Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com. Atlantic Medical Imaging. Experience you can trust.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
South Jersey's positive radio station is Pop FM 99.9 Power of Positivity, with local news, weather, and events in Gloucester, Salem, and Cumberland. Streaming online at popfm999.com. On Pop FM, you have the power to keep it positive.
We are a family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you. He knows something about the floor covering business. We specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com. Atlantic Medical Imaging. Experience you can trust.
Toyota of Vineland. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
South Jersey's positive radio station is Pop FM 99.9, Power of Positivity, with local news, weather, and events in Gloucester, Salem, and Cumberland. Streaming online at popfm999.com. On Pop FM, you have the power to keep it positive.
We are a family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please.
Hello, and welcome to the latest presentation of the Hermits Broadcasting Channel. I'm Jose Hernandez, alongside Coach Ramel, and we're here live at La Rosa Field for your St. Augustine Prep Hermits regular season matchup against the Pioneers of Clearview High School. Coach Ramel, the Hermits are on a roll so far, winning 4 games straight, heading to this game looking for number 5. How do you think the Hermits continue this win streak?
I mean, it's the same way they've done most of their games so far. Is they're going to try and keep possession, keep the other teams off the scoreboard as much as possible. And, there's a bad turnover right there. All right, Jose, I'm going to change my answer to not giving Clearview forwards the ball at the 18 unmarked.
It's a good save by Taylor to keep the scoreline 0-0.
It was a great save by Taylor to clean up a mess. I mean, you got to – I know it's an early morning game. Not everybody – sometimes these guys are in third period right now, half asleep in class. But you got to be up and ready to go. Bad pass right there almost cost the Hermits dearly. You do not want to go down 1-0 in the first minute.
And I think that kind of goes back to last game against Hamilton. Coach Heaton at the end of the game did not seem the most pleased with the Hermits' performance. Obviously, scored 3 goals in the first half. Good control of the ball. Second half, a little more sloppy, letting up a goal, which could have been avoided. And overall, just the lack of possession, it really hurt the Hermits.
Yeah, and they had some backups in, but they didn't keep the same level of play. One thing's going to be key to the Hermits today, as you saw right there, Sal Coppola winning that ball in the air. He's their best aerial defender, and he's their best aerial threat going forward. But, I guess the key today is going to be keeping Clearview off the scoreboard, the score sheet, because Clearview has been very good at that so far this year. They have yet to give up a goal in the 3 games that they played.
She's got Clark down the wing. Just plays it wide. It will be a corner for the Hermits. First of the game.
A reminder, our clock is unofficial. We just leave it running. There may be stoppages for goals and cards and injuries, but we're just going to leave it running. There are 40-minute halves in high school soccer. So Torpy lines up to take this corner.
Great save by the keeper Bowers there. Again, you saw the Hermits run that bit of down screen action as if inbound play, and again, Hermits have seen more success in the air, but failed to convert right there as Clearview is on the attack, and it's Holland making a great tackle for the one-on-one.
Yeah, again, the Hermits getting a little sloppy. They tried to go back, but no one was really in position yet from off of the corner, so they weren't deep enough to receive that pass. The Clearview forward just ran onto the ball. Under good pressure from Holland, he got the ball just stuck underneath his feet. and was, that kind of saved the Hermits there. So good pressure from Holland kind of leads to a mistake of the Clearview forward just overrunning the ball a little bit.
Yeah, as I mentioned, Holland, this is a pretty big game for him. His hometown team, I know a lot of his friends were talking a lot of work before the game started, so I know this is going to mean a lot for him. Obviously, a couple of us in a fantasy football league together, so myself, Holland, a lot of guys on the team, this means a lot for us. So another great save by Taylor there too early on in this game. Good shield off there by Coyle there, former prep student, part of the soccer program before transferring out his sophomore year. Good job by Caprice to win the ball back there, getting it back to Torpy.
Yeah, Clearview playing pretty far up. They're trying to put this Hermits back line under constant attack. They're really, like I said, similar to Hamilton the other day, attacking after that first pass. Like the Hermits back line will have that, and they try and swarm right after that first pass that they make up into the midfield or to the outside backs.
Good look there by Cerrone. Again, Herbert's doing a good job keeping possession here, moving the ball from left to right. It seems as though Clark did get a bit of a push after the ball went out of bounds.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if they were going to call a foul or a throw in. Looks like it's just a throw in, which, like I said, good job by Clark. I mean, he's the little bit of a pest there up, for the other teams up top, but he's going to get goals that way by just being around, working harder than the other guys, stealing the ball at the right time. So look for Clark to kind of be like a menace up top for the Hermits. Has he? I guess he's scored in 3 of the 4 games, if I'm not mistaken.
He has, if I'm not mistaken, 3 goals.
Scored. So maybe 2. Yeah. So we got 2 versus Delran. He had
Actually,
1 versus Hamilton.
4, yeah.
Obviously, look, LaRosa was the only scorer versus EHT.
And he netted 1 in the game against Hamilton as well.
Yeah. There you go. Hermits keeping possession. Then are able to get it out wide and get it forward a little bit. Tried that early cross.
Good win there by Clearview, who tried to play a through ball early on. Holland's able to pick it out. Job there by Holland to keep the possession to Cecchinecchio.
Another turnover by the Hermits.
Good 1-2 there by Clearview. And just wide. Again, Hermits turning the ball over within their own 18. You see Holland keeping Coppola responsible for, making a couple of these miscues. You really got to start to clean it up here. Again, 2 really good chances here for Clearview early on.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say Sal's been the Hermits' best defender so far this year, but a couple mistakes early. Fortunate one by, like a shot wide, one by a good recovery by Holland, one by a good save by Taylor. So they're picking each other up right now, but you keep making these mistakes, and Clearview's going to make you pay. The Hermits are going to have to clean it up if they want to not concede here.
It's a good job by Whelan to win the ball back in the midfield. Torpy just plays a ball a bit errant wide. It's going to be Fisher Brogan. Wins the ball back in their attacking third.
Searching cross there by Brogan. Just cleared out by the Clearview defender.
Pitcher play back to Lamborn. Starting to reset a little bit.
Sal not messing around with that one. The bouncing ball just clears it upfield.
Again, Coppola is a good player, has a lot of composure. Again, just a little frustrated, most likely. Kind of reset his mind, get back into the game.
It looks like the Hermits are kind of waking up a little bit here now, getting a little more possession in the right around midfield, maybe a little bit into Clearview's half. Like we said, Clearview's a very good defensive team, so they haven't been giving up too much. But Hermits playing a little more in that middle third, final third of the field than we were in the first 5 minutes of this game.
Good through ball there by Hahn. Brogan's going to try to catch onto it, but just a bit too much on that one. And Clark's pressure leads to another Hermits throw. It's good. Oh, good long ball by Coppola, just missed by Brogan on the header. Good win there by Capuccio, who plays a good ball to Czekanecki on the left side. Czekanecki takes a shot. It's a great save by Bowers.
Yeah, I mean, the heck of an effort by Czekanecki, and no one was really up with him. Had to kind of put it back on his right foot, tried to bend it around to the outside of the post. Great save there by Bowers, an even better job to just he pushed it far away from the net so no one could try and come in and clean it up and it go out for Hermit's throw. So outstanding job by Bowers, matching Taylor's earlier save, keeping this game scoreless.
Once again, it's Czekanecki on the ball just inside the box.
Yeah, it's a still a dangerous area for the Hermits. But yeah, Czekanecki with a dangerous ball back towards the 6. Clearview just able to get a foot to it, pop it up and away from Fisher Brogan. But Hermits, like I said, starting to put their mark on this game, trying to find that opening goal.
You look at Czekanecki's shot, looking pretty similar to one Christian Torpy had in the last game against Hamilton. Kind of that off-balance shot to the far post. Again, his hit just hit off the crossbar. But again,
long throw by Brogan into the box. Yeah, cleared up by Bowers. Yeah, almost matched it from the Hamilton game, but like I said, Bowers is there to keep this game scoreless.
Good win there by Fisher Brogan, who gets it to Clark, who just can't get his head on the ball. Just misplayed there from Clearview. Be a quick throw from Brogan.
Yeah, a little bit of a high kick there. So the Hermits will have a free kick. I think it's an indirect kick. Looks like the referee's got his hand in the air. So Czekanecki can't go right to goal. Not that he really would from this point of the field anyway. But the Hermits, like I said, have been a little bit dangerous in the air so far this year. Even Alex Clark's one of the shorter guys getting that big goal versus Delran. They do have 2 players on the ball, so you wonder if they're going to play it short to either Torpy or Czech. But like I said, you look for Sal Coppola as the Hermits' biggest threat in the air.
It's a great ball into the box. No one able to get up there for the Hermits. And right away, Clearview trying to play on the counterattack, but Wien is able to get it back to Holland so he can reset in the back line. Plays a pretty hefty ball over the top, won by Fisher Brogan.
Yeah, just a little bit too looping on that that header into the box there. So, Clark's not able to just bring it right down. But like you said, more positive attacking style from the Hermits in the last 5-6 minutes than there was in the first 5-6 minutes.
Good win there by Caprice. Plays a little bit of a low driven. Cleared up by Cerrone. Again, another throw for the Hermits on that right side. Good turn there from Clark to get in the box. Plays a nice ball in the air. No one there for the Hermits.
A little surprised that Clearview's goalie didn't come out and get it. None of it was a little bit of miscommunication, but leads the Hermits still keeping possession.
Good play there from Wienden. Czekanecki, who gets it back to Holland. again just loses the ball right there in the attacking third, but Torpy's able to win it back.
Ooh. He tries to slide that one through to Clark. Just cut out by Clearview. Ball kind of underneath a couple players' feet.
Good step there from Holland. Brogan's able to win the ball back for the Hermits. A little 1-2, just no one there to get the ball right there from Brogan.
Yeah, Watson and Shoot providing a lot of pressure up top for Clearview, putting the Hermits defenders under constant attack, trying to make them make a mistake, which they did a couple times in the beginning of the game, but
Clearview getting their fair share of possession here. Not too much this game, as the Hermits have been playing the ball a lot between their midfielders and their forwards, who, again, played another through ball over the top to Al Clark, who's just not able to get there. Good step there from Holland to get it over to Caprice.
good job there by Caprice to bring it down and then just touch it into Chekanecki in the midfield. Tries that early cross. Or maybe a shot. Where he was at, it would have been ambitious to be a shot, but there was no real Hermits in the box, so.
Coming in for the Hermits is going to be number 12, Jackson Maslanik, and for the first time this season, number 15, Angel Colazzo, both subbing in for the fullbacks for the Hermits.
Yeah, so Angel had a little bit of a nagging injury in the preseason. I mean, you make the argument Sal's been the best defender so far this year or Coppola's been the best defender so far this year for the Hermits, but that's because Colazzo hasn't played in the game. He is pretty, like I said, versatile because he normally would play in the back three with Coppola. Right now he's at wing back in the 3-4-3, subbing in for Caprice. So we'll see how long he's able to go. Like I said, one of the better Hermits players, but coming back from this injury, hopefully he's able to give the Hermits some good minutes here today.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if later on this game you see Colazzo subbing in for Holland or Lamborn on the outside of those center backs. And there by Wien to get the ball back to Coppola.
Yeah, high bouncing ball, so Sal's going to go all the way home. So Hermit's touch has just been a little heavy. You know, like keeping that ball bouncing. If they're not able to keep it on the ground, it's giving Clearview that extra time to really kind of get in their face and try and force an errant pass.
Errant pass it is as Clearview wins the ball back, but Purdue's able to retain possession. Plays a great ball to Chekanecki in the midfield third. Just a bit behind Maslanik, and it's a missed touch there by Clearview for Hermit's throw.
Last time the Hermits had the ball in this area, they tried a big throw into the box, but that was with Brogan. So they'll go a little shorter, trying to find Clark along the goal line. Capuccio with a touch. Go for the shot. Like we said, Capuccio does have a bit of a big leg. He can score from out there, but Clearview defense, stifling as they have been all season, get in front of it before that shot can be of a real danger.
Great ball there by Wien to get the ball into Maslanik. Ball's a little too far up at the top of the box. Going there for the Hermits to get the ball.
Yeah, in those instances, I think the Hermits need to layer the runs a little bit more. Everybody was kind of up at the same plane, like running towards the 6 near the goalie. I think if they can kind of leave one or two of those guys back towards the top of the 18, you might be able to get when that ball's, mishit a little bit or play a little behind.
Great ball there by Colazzo, but even better save from Bowers to get the ball in the air for the Pioneers. A miss hit there, kind of off the side of the foot.
Another pass just run onto by the Clearview forwards. But cut out by the Hermits defense.
Chicken was able to keep the ball, and Clark will try to run onto it.
Good effort there by Clark. Like I said, you're seeing Clearview trying to jump some of these passes. The Hermits play possession, play it back. You wonder how the adjustments are going to go. Is Clearview going to be able to run onto one like they just did and end up with a goal? Are the Hermits going to try and maybe make them pay for a little bit by everybody being a little too far up? It'll be interesting to see how that plays out through this game.
Yeah, it seems off that slide, Clark was able to play it off the Clearview defender for the second Hermits corner of the game.
So they're going with Chekanecki, so it'll be another out-swinging cross. He had a perfect one the other day against Hamilton, but the referees judged it went out of bounds before Coppola was able to head it in.
Klopa got up there. Great rebound save there from Bowers from Torpy.
Yeah, Torpy knew he wasn't going to have a lot of time. I mean, you never do, but especially with that many guys in the box. So he wasn't going to have a lot of time to actually shoot the ball. So with the goalie hopefully out of position and the ball bouncing forward, he just hit it with his left foot, tried to put it on frame, but Bowers was right there to make the second save. Chicken.
It's a great diving save from Bowers from a almost 30-yard shot there from Chekanecki. He did have Collazo running on that right wing, making that overlapping run, but decided for the shot.
Yeah, it was a good shot, too. I mean, just a better save by Bowers. Probably going to take a little bit more to beat him today, but you give Chekanecki enough shots with time and space, and he's going to hopefully find the back of the net.
Again, as we're halfway through this first half, still 0-0 here at La Rosa Field.
Ooh. Maybe a little bit earlier late. Looked like Lamborn was running near post, and ball was just a little too close to the keeper, or Lamborn was just a little bit late getting there. But as he ran front post on that corner, it was almost a good opportunity for the Hermits.
Right there, they got Holland for getting an unfair advantage in the air against the Clearview player.
Yeah, I think they said he was kind of like using his elbows. So now Clearview has a chance from a set piece, fairly far out, but the right ball is going to be pretty dangerous. A good clear there by Lamborn.
Clears there from the Hermits. Clark will try to challenge Cerrone, but we'll just shield the ball off.
Like I said, he's got a lot of energy, a lot of stamina. Doesn't show any signs of slowing down. I'm sure he'll get a break later in the game, but even on those clear-out balls where the Hermits are pushed back and they just throw it forward, Clark is doing a good job of not letting Clearview just restart their offense because he's putting their back line under pressure while the Hermits get up and out of the box and regain their shape.
Again, Herbert's just playing it back in the back line just a little bit. Getting out to Holland. Good touch on there from Wien. Just a little too much there for Torpy, but it will still be Herbert's possession off the throw.
You can see Gahan up there for Clearview and for Watson. Like I said, they're just going to want them running around, putting the Hermits' defense under pressure. So they're going to keep running them as long as they can, and then they'll rotate their forwards. It's already worked to some success today. Like I said, they've intercepted a few of those lazy balls from the Hermits and had their chances. But it looks like that's going to be part of Clearview's strategy today, is rotate those forwards, keep them fresh, and have those guys just constantly putting the Hermits' back line under pressure.
Speaking of forwards for the Hermits, Alex Clark made way for John Paul Maza up top.
And so even there, Clearview's not pushing up pretty high. Like obviously, we had Gahan pressing the Taylor and Sal in the middle, but you also had the other forwards, like the easy outlet passes normally to Brogan or whoever the outside back is on the left or the near part of your screen. But they had a forward up there too for Clearview. So Taylor just boots it up to play it safe. But like I said, as they press forward, higher and higher for Clearview, you wonder if a goal is going to come for them through that pressure. Like right here is a good opportunity.
Seems like there's a bit of miscommunication there.
Yeah.
Clearview did have a shot, but I don't think their forwards saw that the ball was in the air.
Yeah, it was bouncing around, took a weird hop, kind of underneath his feet, slight block, no one's to really get it off. But like I said, you wonder if Clearview's going to get a goal. Like I said, they're putting the Hermits under pressure here, or if the Hermits going to be able to catch them on the counterattack by playing that ball over top to Clark or Chekanekia or John Paul Mazza, one of the forwards they have up top.
Saw their ball just going up and above the crossbar. Be a goal kick for Mason Taylor. Clearview getting to the attacking third of the Hermits. Players appealing for a handball.
Give it late, I guess. I didn't hear the whistle at first. It looks like it's going to be just outside the box, almost like a corner on a short field from where it's at, how far near the baseline it is. But you will have to have a two-man wall. Hermits going with a three-man wall. I guess it's a little farther out than I thought. Good ball in there by Clearview. Hermits luckily to get a piece of that, get it away. But a dangerous scenario after the handball, and they're still not out of it quite yet.
Good ball just kind of being played up there in the air from both sides. Klaus was able to get it out of bounds for a Clearview throw.
Clearview tries the quick throw, but there are subs coming in for both teams. Looks like it'll be Tom Daly and Mike Caprice is back on for the Hermits. Looks like a short stint for Angel Collazo, but like we said, he's coming back from injury. I'm sure they don't want to push it too hard, too fast. He's too important of a member on this team. As much as these games are going to be big for PowerPoints and Coaches Cup standings and everything else, the bigger games are later in the year. You want to have Collazo healthy for those.
Job there by Daly to clear the ball back to the Clearview back line.
Ooh. Off of Maz's head.
Good shield there from Mazza. Just misplays the ball, but still able to keep it.
Good effort
able
there.
to fight through the ball, but they won't play advantage.
Oh, wow, it's unfortunate. John Paul doing a great job of just sticking with it, fighting through, keeping possession. I'm sure Coach Heaton is giving the ref a couple words over there. It doesn't look like it from here, but he probably doesn't need to be animated with the referee that close to him. But I'm surprised they didn't play advantage. Only takes them another second or two to just kind of let that play out. Now, this is a little farther back from where they scored their goal versus Delran late in the game to win it. But a similar scenario, Chekanekia kind of pumping it in from around the hash marks of the football field. This one a little long.
Yeah, pretty uncontested there for Bauer. She's going to try to play the ball quick. Try to keep the Hermits on their toes.
Coppola a little too close. The ball bounces over their heads. Holland trying to shield and keep possession. They'll be out for a Clearview throw.
And Clearview trying to make that quick throw, but two subs just slowing down the pace of play just a little bit. Seems like there was a bit of miscommunication on the subs for Clearview.
Oh.
Gets dangerously close to the near post there.
Holland got his head to it, but didn't move much, and so Clearview almost fell on top of it right in front of Taylor, but yeah, it's kind of not of a strong clearance, so the Clearview almost run on it. Now the Hermits with a half a chance here. Clearview's got numbers back. Mazza takes it to the end line and is fouled.
Bit of a disagreement from some of the fans here at La Rosa Field. Nonetheless, still pretty close to the corner for the Hermits.
Yeah, you wonder if they'll run one of their normal corner set plays or they'll just kind of head into the box as you would for a free kick. Ooh, ball bounces.
Scramble in there. Just Hermits weren't able to get a foot on that.
Yeah, Bowers came out and didn't get the ball, which is an extremely dangerous situation for Clearview. The Hermits just weren't able to get a foot on it and pass it into that open net.
Again, Coppola missing another header there. It's the second in the past two punts that he hasn't been able to connect with. As again, Clearview gets the ball in the Hermits defensive third. Pretty good low-driven cross, but Taylor's able to get out to receive the ball.
Yeah, not too much of a threat there. A little too close to Taylor. And he does a good job of commanding the box, getting control of it. Like I said, you can see Clearview pushed up. 4 players inside the 20 on the football lines.
Great physical play there from Mazza. He's done a pretty good job since coming on for Clark up top.
Yeah, Mazza been one of the pleasant surprises this year. Been playing well. Kind of gives the Hermits a depth option, missing some forwards. Give you, like 10, 15 minutes a game. Strong physical play. Ooh, almost a nifty little pass there by Mazza as he goes with the outside of his foot. Good cutout there by number 12, Rocco. And I did not see if the ref signaled for a throw or corner, but if it's check, I'm looking for corner.
Just under 10 minutes here as Cechinecchio walks up to the left side for another Hermits corner. Again, this time running a bit more of like a stack play vertically rather than horizontally.
Goes back post. Torpy tries to send it back in. Bowers collects. Thought for a second, I couldn't tell if he was going for a shot or just seeing what he could get on and just a flick back into the box. But Clearview on the quick counter on that corner.
Job there by Daly to collect the ball back for the Hermits. For the Hermits, it's going to be triple substitution. It's going to be John Paul, Daly, and the slant coming off for Fisher, Brogan, Clark, and Capuccio.
So if I'm not mistaken, this is the way the Hermits started the game. So getting the start, a couple starters, a little bit of a breather. Now they're going to try and finish the last 8 minutes of this half the same way they started the game. Looks like a deflection off of the Clearview defender's cleat. Brogan will take it quick. Ooh.
Just swing and a miss there from Cechinecchio.
Yeah, it was a heavy touch from Clark. I don't think it was intended as a pass, but it came close enough to Cechinecchio that he just went and got it. But with that bouncing ball and the spin, because it wasn't an intended pass, it just kind of hit off his shin. Cechinecchio with the swing and a miss. Good effort there by Brogan to get to the ball and hit it off of a Clearview defender. I guess not. The referee missed that one, but we'll roll with it.
Job there by Torpy to get it wide to Caprice. He's able to get back to Torpy on the 1-2. Sarone's able to play it off the leg of Torpy. Clearview following on the Hermits, making another triple substitution.
Clearview defenders clearing them off themselves for a second. Throwing a little bit of a counter here. Hermits got plenty of defenders back. Brogan will just play it up. Good control there by Clark. And he'll take the foul. They didn't play advantage there, but I don't know. It wasn't like Torpy had the ball, but he had like 3 defenders in front. So I'm not as mad about that one. I could see them playing the advantage, you're right, but not as egregious as the as the one earlier. All right, so this is about the area, like I said, where they scored against Delran. A little closer when they took that kick earlier, so we'll see if Chekanecki can find somebody's head. But maybe look for Torpy, or like they did last time, Torpy tried to flip it back across the box. Clearview there. Not a break here. Capuccio does a good job of at least affecting the play for a little bit, and then a bad pass there, and the Hermits were able to clear it upfield. The Hermits kind of weathering that storm of that counterattack. Looks like Collazo will be subbing back in. He'll be in for Caprice, and he'll just take the throw that was the ball that landed right at his feet anyway.
.50 ball there by Wien to get up there and get the header. Hermits do lose possession. It's going to be Coyle. Going to play a little through ball, but Capuccio intercepts it. Lamborn picks out a great pass in the air to Chekanecki, who just isn't able to settle it at his feet. Still able to win it back, and Brogan's going to get it up the left wing.
That's what I mean there. I feel like this one of the Hermits midfielders should be kind of filling in that middle area to let Brogan kind of lay it off as opposed to try that early cross, but instead he's got the ball down the line. Not able to keep it in as we're down to the last 3 minutes and 40 seconds of this first half. And Clearview does give up a free kick. Hermits' free kicks getting closer and closer. It seems like each time they take it. This time they're about 30 yards out from goal as they're standing around the 20 on the football lines. What do you think? Maybe he takes a shot here?
I think... saw earlier he took a shot from almost 30 yards out, being about only 21 or 22.
Yeah, it's in the option. I think he's still going to try and cross it in because of how much he's waiting, but yeah, it's definitely an option here.
He does, and he's looking for Coppola, but again, Sarone's just able to get up and clear that.
Yeah, Clearview's been very good in the air in their own box, and you can see why they've yet to let up a goal this season. Look at the top.
Great fake shot there from Brogan, who isn't able to get it past the Clearview defense. who again blocked another shot.
Yeah, good job there by Clark to make a guy miss, get to the end, and that's like one of the most dangerous balls in soccer is when he's run along the goal line, and then he can try and pass it back towards the penalty spot, the 6, the 18. Clearview just able to cut it out.
2 minutes remaining in first half.
And now it'll be out for a corner with just 2 minutes left.
Again, Bowers. It's been all about Bowers in this first half. Another great save off the corner.
Yeah, wasn't able to catch it, but good job of when he gets his fist to it, making sure that ball goes far enough away that the Hermits can't get a shot. So good job by Bowers to get a piece of it, deflect that far and wide. Hermits still have a ball in the dangerous areas. We come down to a little over a minute left in this first half, but like I said, Clearview in the air, and Bowers has been the main reason this game's still scoreless.
You're playing it quick there to Coyle. Again, just under a minute, so Clearview would like to push the pace, try to get one before the half is over.
Good little break here from Clearview, throwing men forward. You're going to have a good opportunity with this cross. Ooh.
Great save there by Mason Taylor just to clear it off the goal line. It was a short goal for the Pioneers, but again, Taylor is able to make back-to-back saves to keep this game even.
The last 10 seconds. Yeah, so the Clearview better want to take this quick, although they don't have a ball.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And the ball kind of got cleared over the net, and so they didn't get it quick enough to really get it one off. But yeah, the Clearview forward was running front post, and Taylor was trying to cover it. It was a great opportunity. Clearview forward, I don't know if he whiffed or just let it run and dummied it, but when he did that, Taylor, the forward, all the Hermits defenders were all front post. It was almost like 98% of the net was wide open, but Clearview not able to get a strong enough hit. Taylor able to recover, get his hand to it, didn't quite clear it out, and the Hermits defense picked up the rest. So Hermits survive a scare late in the half. We go to halftime scoreless, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com. Atlantic Medical Imaging. Experience you can trust.
Toyota of Vineland. family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
South Jersey's positive radio station is Pop FM 99.9 Power of Positivity, with local news, weather, and events in Gloucester, Salem, and Cumberland. Streaming online at popfm999.com. On Pop FM, you have the power to keep it positive.
We are a family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com. Atlantic Medical Imaging. Experience you can trust.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
South Jersey's positive radio station is Pop FM 99.9 Power of Positivity, with local news, weather, and events in Gloucester, Salem, and Cumberland. Streaming online at popfm999.com. On Pop FM, you have the power to keep it positive.
We are a family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com. Atlantic Medical Imaging. Experience you can trust.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you.
So, what you can do.
We welcome you back here to La Rosa Field for your St. Augustine Prep Hermits regular season matchup against the Pioneers of Clearview. The first half ended with a amazing save from Mason Taylor to keep this game even at 0. Hermits are trying to look to create a couple more offensive opportunities. Obviously, they've gotten a couple good shots on goal, but that Clearview defense have shown why they haven't let up any goals in their first 3 games of the season.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly, Jose, couldn't give you a readout of how this game's going to end. Like we were saying the other day, that there's definitely more goals in this when they played Hamilton from either team. Both teams ended up scoring. But this, it seems like both teams are calm, cool, collected, composed. Both goalies are playing well, and then there'll be a spurt of 15 seconds of chaos, like in both boxes. So if both teams cut that out, I could see this being 0-0. If neither team does, I could see this being 2-2, something along those lines. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes as Clearview, again, starting off the first half in an attacking mode, just like they did, the second half, just like they did the first half. Being aggressive. Like I said, Clearview is a defensive team. They're very good defensively, but this isn't, a lower team parking the bus against a more possessive team. They are just as aggressive going forward. It's just they're skilled defensively. It's not like they're packing it in. So you're still going to have opportunities for both teams as Clearview goes on the attack right here. But yeah, I couldn't give you a readout of how this game's playing. All I know is I'm hoping the Hermits score an extra goal than Clearview does.
He's get Caprice going down that right side with the great interception from Weand. Is able to drop the defender. Caprice goes for the bending shot on the left side and just wide.
Yeah, so he did not get his. Bowers came close to getting his fingertips to it. He had it covered. It was a good left-handed probing, curling shot from Caprice. But if that was towards the side netting, I think Bowers had it covered all the way. He was full stretch and just missed his fingertips to it. But because he just missed the fingertips to it, the ball goes out for a 6 as opposed to the corner. And that's the one thing is it's high school. You wanna probe and keep shooting at these goalies as much as possible. You never know what goes in. You want to take shots. You can't score if you don't shoot. But Bowers is playing well today. You wonder if the Hermits are going to have to get a little bit higher quality shots if they are going to beat him today.
See the clearance there from the defense. Lambert was able to get up there and win that. Pitcher thought he had the ball. The ball does come up and hit his hand, but wasn't a natural playing position, so good job there from the ref to play on there.
Yeah, referees have done a good job today. You haven't really noticed them. I mean, that's a sign of a good referee sometimes is when you don't even notice that they're there.
The ball just moving around the back there for the Hermits between Coppola and Lamborn. Plays a bit of an errant ball, just a little bit too wide on that right side. Long there, ball by their Holland. Cole's able to pick it out in the back.
Yeah, good header by Coyle, making sure he gets to it, doesn't let it over his head, but B, he was able to find one of his teammates in the midfield to keep a little possession, even if it was briefly.
Clearview doing a good job getting a couple passes strung together, able to get a ball into the box. Taylor is able to get out there to retain possession for the Hermits.
Like I said, both goalies are good today. A lot of these crosses from both teams have been a little too close to the keepers, and the goalies are making sure that they're not letting it through into a goal. So both teams, when you get in these early crosses or something from the wings, they're going to have to get a little more separation from the goalies because if they have a chance to get the ball in the box, they're going to take it.
Clark able to get his head on it, but isn't able to retain possession.
Like I said, he uses his body so well, especially for a smaller guy right now, sophomore, not the tallest in the world, pretty strong, but he uses his body extremely well to put himself a good spot to get it. There's a turnover there for the Hermits. Capuccio doing a good job of keeping him right there. Both players fighting. And Capuccio eventually wins the ball. Good physical play between the two of them. Capuccio comes out on top.
Great composure there from Chekanecchio. Just kind of hold the play up a little bit. Make sure to get some of those guys forward.
And that's the one thing you'll hear too, Coach Heaton preach, and a lot of different coaches from all different teams preach is, yes, you need to be able to play 1-2 passing quick in the middle to move the ball away from those other defenders, especially in the midfield. But sometimes you got to know when you can put a foot on it and slow the game down. There's another turnover there for the Hermits. And Clearview's got a 3-on-3. Pass goes a little wide out towards the corner.
Pretty uncontested cross there for Clearview. It's in the box, and it is in the back of the net. Clearview breaks open this tie here in the 46th minute. And just like that, it is Clearview 1, St. Augustine Prep 0.
Yeah, so, the ball's bouncing around the box. As a defense, you can't let it happen. It ended up falling to number 24, Sicey's feet, and he ended up finishing that. But, you had a couple chances to clear it. It's just hitting off the legs. The more that ball bounces, the more advantageous it's going to be for, the attacking team. And Clearview finishes and take this 1-0 lead.
Clearview goal scored by number 24, Keegan Cisse. Goal scored in the 46th minute. Clearview goal, Keegan Cisse, 46 minutes.
That's what it was. Like we said, they made some mistakes in the first half. They got away with it, but they had a bad pass there. Clearview put them under pressure, and that eventually led to the goal. I mean, maybe 30 seconds later, but it's those sloppy passes with the high Clearview press that led to the goal.
Good winner from Capuccio. Again, Clearview, its aggressive play is really shaping up how they've really kind of taken over the second half. Again, CC on the ball right there, and you have to think, Coach. I mean, the Hermits haven't really trailed at all this season, and it's going to be interesting to see how they fight back to try to get back in this game.
Yeah, they played some close games, but both times they had those late goals, they were tied to go up. Now they're down. You got to see how they respond. Yeah, you're right. I think if they gave up 2 goals this season, it was Hamilton late when they were already up 3-0, and Delran tied it at 1-1. So you're right. They haven't trailed yet this season.
A bit too much on the header there from Capuccio. And another good win there from Capuccio.
Now, there's only 2 players up for the Hermits. The Hermits are going to look to build if they join in. They're going to need to start throwing numbers forward if they don't get that goal with only about 32.5 minutes left in this game. So you don't need to press just yet, but the Hermits are going to need to be a little more direct, a little more forward. They've had some, they tried these long balls up to Chekanecchia and Clark, but sometimes there's been a little disconnect between the forwards and the midfield where they haven't had anybody join in. It's just kind of, hey, can Clark make a move and go get the shot off, or can Chekanecchia make a move and go get the shot off? If they don't have guys joining in where they can kind of lay that off and make the additional runs, it's going to be tough for them to score against this Clearview defense.
Good win there by Alex Clark. He's able to play the ball down the box. It's Collazo who's subbed in for Torpy up top. Again, pretty versatile player. You can kind of see him play all over the pitch. Right now, he's going to play alongside Clark to see if they can get the Hermits back in this game.
A little slow for the Hermits. Collazo had his back facing the net, and so by the time he picked up Chekanecchia, laid it off to him, Clearview was there. So Chekanecchia tries to play it out wide to Caprice, but just a little too much weight on that ball, and it goes out for a Clearview throw. They're Clearview not backing down with the 1-goal lead. They're looking to get more. As they'll eventually get the free kick. Oh.
If I'm not mistaken, wasn't a foul called by the referee. However, Baggin did put his hands on the ball as he fell.
Yeah, I thought it might have been a foul, but I'll take the no call. But, yeah, as he goes down to get the foul, his hand hit the ball. But, again, another slow pass from the Hermits. They're lucky that ball goes out for a throw. But, yeah, I guess it's one of those things where guys fall down, touch the ball, grab the ball to get the call. The referee was like, hey, I'm not giving it to you, so I'm going to give the handball the other way.
Job there by Collazo. Great low driven there by Brogan, but it is right to the keeper.
Yeah, that shot was never really going to beat the Clearview keeper, but I mean, maybe he's hoping someone could kind of redirect as they get close. Looks like Collazo, like I said, beginning of the year, maybe you pinned him as one of the main 3 in the back of the 3-4-3. Played a little bit wing back today. It looks like he's playing in one of the forward spots as Chekanecchia has dropped into the midfield. as they are giving Ryan Wien to break.
Control there from Collazo. Trying to get a ball over the top to Clark. Ball is just cleared wide.
Yeah, I think the Hermits will take that. They'll get a throw deep in the area. They can start throwing a little bit of numbers forward. Ooh.
Good turn there from Clark, and Clark trying to appeal for the handball, but
I thought it did too. It wasn't a natural position. He was jumped up in the air, but he was outside the box, I think. So really, what's the difference between a corner and a free kick? You know, maybe 7 yards closer.
ball in there, trying to find the head of Brogan, but again, Bowers just able to go collect it.
Yeah, like I said, both goalies have been good today, especially commanding their box. So if you're going to get one of those headers in, if you're going to try and score off of that corner, you're going to need to put it a little farther away from Bowers because he's going to go get it. Good turn there by Daly. Lays out, Brogan out wide.
Closet wasn't able to get a head on the ball, but Caprice is just outside the box. Ball played on the ground, directed towards Clark, wasn't able to get a foot on it. Now Clearview is able to go on the counterattack, but Capucci is able to shield off to get the Hermits possession.
Oh, got to move that quicker there. Hermits are getting themselves in trouble when they move in slow motion. Clearview's putting that pressure on them. They're not letting them think. And if you take that extra touch and you don't realize that guy's coming, like I said, it's another chance, a goal-scoring opportunity for Clearview.
Right there. Bit of a slow roller back to Bowers. Collazo was almost able to get his foot on that, but will be played out wide for Hermits throw up midfield.
Yeah, on that last series of opportunities for the Hermits, it seemed like the ball just kept sitting in between two guys. Neither one wanted to take command and go get it, and so it's kind of like they both kind of sat there and able to let Clearview recover. So
Good job there from Clearview. Stringing these passes together in the Hermits midfield. Chicanecchio trying to lay the ball off there for one of the midfielders to kind of run onto.
yeah, it didn't move. So like I said, it's a little bit of miscommunication there. As he finds his way through a couple of Hermits defenders. Coppola cuts it out, but the left-handed or the right-footed curler just goes wide. Number 7, Rocco Cerrone on the shot. Like I said, Clearview not just sitting back. They're looking for that second goal. They want to put this one away without having to worry about conceding. So
Chicanecchio just playing back to Coppola in the back. Coppola just playing the ball clear.
good win there from Ryan Wien, just tracking back from the midfield, keeping right on the Clearview midfielder.
Get her to appeal for a handball. Ball did just kind of come up in towards the chest of Coppola as he settled the ball off his foot, but
Yeah, I couldn't see it. One of these siding panels in between the windows up here in the press box blocked my view of it, so I didn't quite get a good idea. Yeah. Clearview getting close again. I think it was a good shoulder-to-shoulder tackle by Collazo. Before we're going down a little easy. Referee's not going to give that one right at the edge of the box.
Turn there by Wien to kind of lose the defender.
Finds Czekonekia. Czekonekia looking for Clark.
Ball just cleared out there wide. There will be Torpy coming in for Czekonekia. Just trying to make the play on the ball there. Turn there from Copel to get it to Holland on the left side. Getting long ball just kind of across the back to Lamborn. And Lamborn trying to play that ball over the top again, just going wide on that right side.
Kind of kicking the ball back and forth, alternating throw-ins, but looks like as the throw-in, the Hermits are making a sub, so they'll have to redo it. Like Mazza coming in for Collazo. Play advantage there, I guess. So I don't even see the referee's hands up. He might not have been given it. Either way, it'll be Hermit's throw.
Good job there from Daly to play the ball out wide to Holland. Couple of passes there from the Hermits. Soren does a good job to keep possession for Clearview. Torpy wins the ball back for the Hermits. Tries to play a ball through the line. No one really there for the Hermits. I mean, Maz is going to run onto it, but Soren's just going to tap it off to the right. Another Hermits throw. Ball just played clear by the defense of Clearview. We'll drop it back into the Hermits' defense. Block there from Clearview. Holland just trying to get the ball forward.
It's been a while since the Hermits have really been threatening. Clearview's been, like I said, playing good D, cutting it out in the midfield. The Hermits crosses, like if they do get someone down the wing, it seems like it's kind of like a one-off because there's no one really in the box when they've been sending these balls in. So Clearview doing a good job in this second half of keeping the Hermits from being really threatening. Maybe a couple good chances early in this second half, and they had some good chances in the first, but Clearview's been locking it down for the most of this half.
Seems as though not all Clearview players were off the field before they made the throw, so they're going to redo it.
Yeah, if I had a nickel for every time a guy took a throw in or a free kick before the referee blew the whistle ready.
Play there from Clark to find Wiener in the midfield with Maslanik out wide.
He can attack, knowing him. Closed down in front of him. Didn't quite see Maz's run to the flag or didn't want to play it because he had guys coming, hoping that would give him some space to operate, but Clearview moving within their shape, doing a good job. Keeping the Hermits out of a dangerous area.
And Fisher just trying to play. Little back heel pass. Thought someone was behind him on the overlap.
A good run here by the Clearview outside back.
Great step there from Cerrone to cut out the pass.
Ball stays in play. Clearview defender keeps it from going out. Ween will intercept. Oh, Torpy kind of making a run. Ween doesn't try and find him. Ween will send this one in. Like I said, a little too close to the keeper. Hermits didn't have too many guys in the box. So at the end of the day, not really too much of a threat there to Clearview as we're within about 18 and a half minutes left in this second half.
Good attempt there from Brogan trying to win the ball back. Scored the first goal. Cisse coming back in the game for Clearview. Again, only goal of this game, breaking the tie. Coach, as you mentioned, with just under 20 minutes left, you wonder when Coach Eaton makes that change to, start going a lot more offensively for the Hermits. As again, they do run that 3-4-3. When do you shift some of those players forward to kind of make more of these offensive opportunities?
Yes, 3-4-3 is already an attacking formation, but you're right. You almost need to shift one of those two middle guys up. Maybe have Coppola playing a little farther up as that center back. But if we and then Capuccio for the most part, they're playing the bulk of these minutes, are playing in like a straight back line, do you start to move Weand a little more advanced and get him to link in with the forwards a little bit more, as there's going to be a free kick to Clearview. Or maybe get the kind of wingers to be more advanced in their formation, have the forwards tuck in a little bit more so you got more guys in the box, you got more options available in the middle of the field, and you can kind of get your width from the wing backs on the outside as a cross goes in, and Coppola will send it out, at least temporarily.
Turn there from Mazza to play a great ball through to Torpy. It's going to be outpaced right there. Did hit off his back heel. Be a Clearview throw. Pretty good play there.
A little bit too much towards the middle of the field, but a good job by the Clearview defender to kind of run it down. And looks like he did kick it off a Hermits player, so Clearview will get the throw in. Miss hit right there. The Hermits going to look to push up. Looks like it hit off of a Clearview defender, and it'll be in for Hermits throw. Like I said, you're not in panic mode yet, but there's only a little over 15 minutes left in this game. You're not going to get too many great opportunities with this Clearview defense. So the next good chance for the Hermits could be their last, so they're going to have to make the most of it.
Again, their great ball by Wien to try to get it through the line to Clark. It will go out for a throw, pretty close to the corner flag.
A deep throw in. Colazo will take it. Colazo can throw these fairly deep in. We'll see if they elect to do that. Nope, they play it short to Wand. And the pass back to Colazo goes out of bounds, so a wasted chance there. Not that it was really a major chance, but
Torby just playing that back line, kind of reset it. Bit of a big touch there from Coppola. Is able to keep possession of the ball.
And so the Hermits, they look good for points, and then they get sloppy at points. They've had some sloppy passes, will led some really good chances for Clearview, and then some sloppy passes along the outside line where they just kind of aren't able to keep the ball in and giving Clearview throws.
Colazo thought he got a bit of a touch off the Clearview player. Ref is in favor.
I think he thought when he touched it, it hit the Clearview player's hand, and then it touched Colazo again. So I think he's kind of looking for a handball there, as that shot is, or the cross is blocked off Janeki's head, and will go out for a corner. So it'll be interesting to see what Clearview does here. He said they've been attacking, they've been pressing, but on a set piece like this, do they throw a lot of bodies forward and try and score with the risk of the counter? Or do they try and play it a little safe with about 13 and a half minutes left in the game? Sent back post. Couldn't quite direct it towards net. There was a good ball in there from Clearview, and Shoot got his head to it, but just couldn't direct it on frame. And it'll be out for a goal kick for the Hermits.
Control there from the Hermits. Just takes a bit of a big touch.
Yeah. It'll be a foul there. So Torpy was able to get the big touch to get away from the defender, but as the defender was sticking his leg out and Torpy tried to hop over it, it kind of clipped him. So you're right. It's honestly probably a little fortunate there. Torpy might have caught up to that ball with that heavy touch, but there's a chance that goes out of bounds. But I tell you, I think the Hermits will take this free kick here. Like I said, you're not going to have too many great chances, so this is a pretty good one for the Hermits.
And if you see with the one-man wall, it wouldn't be the worst idea in the world to try to play a bit of a through ball.
Yeah, if you have a runner. I was going to say, you're not going to shoot it from here. You're not going to beat Clearview's keeper. But, yeah, if you send a runner in near post or towards the flag, they elect to just send it back post. Shot.
And someone is there. It is Jack Lamborn for the Hermits. One of those defenders, and that set piece is what the Hermits have been great on all season. And just like that, it is yours. St. Augustine Prep Hermits 1, Clearview 1.
I mean, the same thing that hurt the Hermits, the ball bouncing in the box on set pieces or corners, is going to come back to haunt you. It happened to the Hermits. Here, the ball took a bounce after Colazo tried to head it, and it just took one hop, and Lamborn's able to hit it on the half volley, and he evens the game. That's what I mean. He's going to take a shot like that in a really good area to beat Clearview today, because Bowers has been phenomenal, but nothing he could do there on Lamborn's shot.
And again, you think this is only the first goal Clearview has allowed all season. Again, a great defensive battle, have taken them almost 68 minutes to get that first goal. But again, an offensively potent Hermits have got it done here. And now, instead of looking for that tie, they could be looking for the win.
Yeah, so I know it's only 1-1 game, but I would not be shocked to see either team find the back of the net again. Ooh, as Clearview has a good chance right here. The shot goes wide on the left foot. But I would not be shocked to see either team get the second goal before regulation ends. Like, don't let the 1-1 scoreline fool you. There's been some chances in this game.
Great touch on there from Torpy. Just being shielded out on the outside.
Yeah, you wonder if that goal has kind of energized the Hermits a little bit. There's no foul call there. Looks like he won the ball before he went through Clark. Puccio misses touch, but he'll get it back to Coppola.
A little touch on there. It's a misplay by Cerrone. Hermits will get the ball in their attacking third.
Look to go quick. Good win there by Colazo. Clark with a little bit of a high kick. Referee doesn't call it. I'm kind of surprised, but like I said, I'll take it. The Hermits don't see any clear options, so they'll send it back, keep possession. Chekanecki again, one of these passes where the Hermits aren't linking up, and so Clearview's taking advantage, intercepting these balls. Hermits will win it back, but it's another, like I said, slow pass, probing pass where Clearview just reads it, intercepts it, and gives themselves a good chance.
It looked like Capuccio did take a bit of a shot there to the groin. He's a bit shaken up.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to walk it off. That's never an area you really want to be hit in. Although if he can't really run, you're going to want him to go down because it looks like he's getting his wind back. I don't know if it was the wind or something. There he goes down. I was going to say, if he can't really run, Clearview's going to try and take advantage of Capuccio down. Takes the shot and wide. Like I said, Capuccio probably going to go down a little earlier. The referee's got to see him down, but I don't know if Clearview didn't see it either. Normally you see him kind of just play the ball out, and the Hermits give it back to him there, but going to have to come off if the trainer comes on. You know, you stop the clock, and the trainer comes on the field. So let's hope he just got the wind knocked out of him or got hit, got hit where it's not a problem. He just needs a couple minutes to recover. But Capuccio will sub off the field. Looks like
should be Daly coming on for him, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it looks like Daly in the move. It looks like Clark walking off too, but the Hermits are grabbing a quick water, taking advantage of it while they can. But like I said, the referee's never stopped it, so it should be a goal kick for the Hermits as they head back onto the field after grabbing a quick water.
There seemed to be a bit of confusion as some of the fans believe that Hermits stepped off the field, but it is allowed on all forms, all levels, that if you do stay on the sideline, you are able to get a drink of water.
Yeah,
obviously,
the referee stopped the game. You know what I mean? If it wasn't a stoppage like that for an injury, you wouldn't see it. But yeah, the referees had to stop it for Capuccio's injury. So while the trainer was on the field checking them out, everybody figured they'd get a little hydrated. So saw some Clearview players by their bench too. So I don't really think their team had a room to complain too much. But Clearview, a little bit of a threat here. Sends that cross, back post.
Clear by Chekanecki.
Yeah, the goal scorer Cisse almost had a great opportunity for Clearview again. Torpy gets hit with the ball, and now the referees stop it. Yeah, so, I mean, you look at it this way. Should he have stopped the play cause then anybody's going to go down and you're going to stop the play? No, if it's Clearview's ball. But clearly Torpy got hit if he's bleeding. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think you can complain too much if you're a Clearview fan because I don't think Torpy's nose just started bleeding on its own. So while the referee did stop the play, I don't know if he called the foul or not. That was the safe thing to do, especially because anytime there's blood, you got to sub right off. And if we can see blood from up here in the press box, I'm sure it's a good amount of it. So the Hermits will kick it back, and Clearview will start back with Bowers. So there was no foul called. They just called for Torpy starting to bleed and going down. So the Hermits will play it back to Clearview, and we'll start from there. But like I said, it's probably one of those cases where ball don't lie. Probably ended up with the right spot, even though no foul call. That's probably all right.
It's a good play there from Chekonecchio to get out down the wing.
Ball stayed in. I couldn't tell if it deflected. It did not. It'll be a Clearview throw-in.
Had Clark making a bit of a run inside the box, but Mazza elects to play a little more back.
And like I said, another sloppy pass from the Hermits, just going out for a Clearview throw. It's the little things. I know, that's not going to be a guaranteed chance right there, but if you have 5 or 10 of those where you are in a decent area and you just kind of pass the ball out of bounds, one of those might have turned into a legitimate chance. You got to make sure you're on top of things the whole game to give yourself as much, even half chances as possible.
Good job by the Caprice to kind of slow down the play.
Like I said, Clearview wants to win this game. They're not playing for overtime, so they're kind of working their way upfield. Ball getting stuck at both the feet. Those are kind of dangerous balls because you never know who it's actually going to come away with.
It's a great through ball there by Mazza. And Herbert's a bit outnumbered, and Clearview is able to retain possession.
Yeah, Schwartz does a good job of catching up to Chekonecchio when he takes that touch and just taking it right off of him. Ooh, called against St. Augustine. I'm not 100% sure because I don't know. It seemed like he was kind of leaving his weight into John Paul, and John Paul was just, all right, I'm going to keep backing up. And then that's why he fell over. John Paul wasn't going forward. He was going backwards, but it is what it is. See if Clearview can't make the most of this free kick opportunity from here. Quite a distance out, but they're just going to float this in back post, maybe get a flick on. Oh, Mazza kind of loses it on the flip up in the air.
Good header there by Mazza, and you got to have the Pacey Clark going up, has 4 Clearview defenders back on him, is somewhat able to get the ball clear, but...
Yeah, I mean, you got to try it there. Clark got a lot of speed, but Clearview doing a good job recovering defensively. He had 4 guys to beat, and like I said, with as good of Clearview as defensively, I don't think that was happening.
Good ball in there by Maslanic.
Yeah, nothing there. Both players go down in the box. Getting a little chippy now. Good no call from the ref. There was nothing really there. Clearview will play the ball out.
With under 5 minutes, it is getting rowdy here at La Rosa Field. It's another turnover by Clearview. Try to get the ball up to Clark. Does get a bit of a touch on it. Good clearance there by Holland. Attempt on the cross. Hermits making their most likely the last substitution of the game with under 4 minutes to go here. Again, it's Collazo and Torpy coming in for Mazza and Daly. Again, with the look of the Hermits, obviously with Torpy in the midfield, looks as though they are going a lot more offensive than usual. Again, usually they have that stopper-sweeper type of midfield with Wien and Capuccio, but with the injury to Capuccio, they elected to go with Torpy instead.
Yeah, so Wien's going to be playing that. Like I said, both of them are interchangeable, but he's going to be playing a little farther back where Capuccio does. But like you said, Wien's one of the better playmakers for the Hermits. So they're going to, like you said, just personnel-wise, be a little more offensive. Taylor's going to get rid of it. Good press by Clearview there. Made Taylor just get rid of it. He just chose a safe option at the sideline. But like I said, the high-working, high-motor forwards of Clearview are giving the Hermits backline problems again. The last just over 2 minutes left in this second half.
There by Wien to pick out the pass.
A little bit of a poor touch. Ball popped in the air. Clearview was right on it. No one there for the Hermits with Torpy a little farther checked in as he wins the ball. I think that'll be a Hermits throw. It will.
Getting only a minute and a half here remaining. Hermits looking to try to get that winning goal here. As Clark gets in the corner, tries to play off the Clearview defender, but it's unsuccessful. Enter the last minute here. Clearview do have a free kick in their own half.
So if we are tied in this last minute, it does go to overtime. It'll be 2 10-minute periods. Golden goal rules. So first goal wins. It just ends it right there. But Clearview in the last 40 seconds looking to try and end it in regulation. Goal scorer Cisse from earlier takes the shot. Misses wide.
As you can see from the Hermits, it doesn't seem too frantic. I mean, obviously, you have a very conditioned team, pretty fit. Again, some guys on the bench that are willing to step in and make a couple plays, but
Mason Taylor taking his time, pushing the backs up. He wants them a little farther away, doesn't want them pinned in. He's going to hit this one deep.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Only 6 seconds left. Clearview's just going to throw this forward to see what happens.
2, 1, 0.
All right, so we will head to overtime right after this.
Pioneers of Clearview 1. The Hermits are sending us in prep 1.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com. Atlantic Medical Imaging. Experience you can trust.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
South Jersey's positive radio station is Pop FM 99.9, Power of Positivity, with local news, weather, and events in Gloucester, Salem, and Cumberland. Streaming online at popfm999.com. On Pop FM, you have the power to keep it positive.
We are a family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you, who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive image.
We are back here for overtime on the campus of St. Augustine Prep at Father Stephen LaRosa Turf Field. Clearview scored first. The ball kind of bounced around in the box, hitting some feet, found Cisse. And then the Hermits answered back with a half volley from Jack Lamborn off of a free kick from probably about 30 yards out, sent into the box. So Hermits scoring another set piece to tie this game. Again, a little bit of a light call, but I understand it. I think the referee got a little chippy at the end of the second half. He wants to make sure it's settling down here. But, yeah, it's 2 10-minute periods of overtime. Golden goal rules, so first team to score that wins. There'll be a short 2-minute break in between the first and second overtime if nobody has scored yet.
Hahn right there, able to clear it. And just dribbling through that defense again. Without David Capuccio by his side, his normal midfield duo partner. Excuse me, he is back on the field again. Did have to go off halfway through that second half.
Yeah, he might just got the wind knocked out of him. Something he just needed a couple minutes, but nothing too serious. As Clearview takes the shot wide. Oh, we called the foul forehand. Didn't hear the whistle through the headset. But before the Clearview player took the shot, he did call the foul. So Clearview with a pretty dangerous free kick. trying to end the game right here. About like 28 yards from goal. An area where he could shoot. See what he decides to do. Takes a shot on net, but puts it high and through the uprights of the football field goal post. Is it probably right on the edge of the area where you can get a good shot off as opposed to just sending it into one of your players for a cross?
Big clearance there by Taylor. And Clearview has come out of this half just how they did the first and second halves.
Ooh, that one hits the football crossbar and goes back into play, so it'll be out for a 6. But yeah, it seems like the first couple minutes of the first half, the second half, and now the first overtime, Clearview's coming out motivated and hungry and searching for that goal. Hermit's got to wake up a little bit here. Clearview's going to end this game before they can really get into it. As another slow pass almost leads to a Clearview chance. Coppola is able to make up for it.
Great forward run there, just misplayed by Clark. Just a bit heavy there up front. Lamborn will decide to keep this in. Just a swing and a miss there from Torpy, just trying to play it over the top to Clark.
Yeah, went with his left, wasn't able to make contact. Ball kind of bouncing back and forth. Foul on the Hermits. Clearview will get another free kick. This one maybe 15 yards, 20 yards farther back than their last one. Good ball into the box, headed away by the Hermits. Puccio will try and play this one upfield. Hermits, good defense in the air to get to that. That was a great service in. By number 10, Bagan.
Clearance there by Lamborn. Really there for the Hermits to get the ball.
Cisse does a good job winning it there. Gets fouled, but the referee looks like he's playing advantage as Clearview's on the break. They will take the shot, but that goes well wide.
Bagan just a little bit mad at that one. Thought he could get a little more on target.
Yeah, he might have had another couple yards in space, but he decided to take that because you take that touch. If it's a little too heavy, you're not getting the shot off. But if he was able to take maybe one or like a half of another touch, get another 4 or 5 yards closer, that could have been real dangerous for him. As we're a little over halfway through this first overtime. Clausa flicks it on to Weyand. And tries to find Fisher, but not there. Clearview pushing up a little bit now, but the Hermits cut that one out.
We're not able to settle the ball right there, but does force Cisse to play it out for the throw.
Clark making a run, trying to find Collazo with him. Maybe took a little too many touches, couldn't find anybody joining him, and so with a little too long, Clearview cuts it out and is now on the break. They got options. Sent it to the other side of the 18, headed back across, shot cleared away by Coppola. Again, I think if Clearview's a little more patient on that as opposed to playing that ball out wide to Cisse, they might have a better opportunity if he just attacks in a little control, gets a little closer. I think Clearview, would, like I said, would have been real dangerous. But they've been dangerous this whole game. Like I said, I'm surprised the score's only 1-1 for both teams. The Hermits are trying to get this one right here.
Didn't have Chekaneke behind him, but did decide to play back, and they will go all the way back here. Holland on the left side.
This game is huge for both teams in terms of, at the end of the day, rankings do not matter. But what would matter is Coaches Cup rankings, because both these teams figure to be predominantly featured in that tournament. And power points. Both these teams are going to win a lot of games this year. So if either team can get a win, that's going to be a ton of power points, and that's what seeds the playoff bracket. So both teams know the importance of this. A tie still gets you some power points, probably doesn't hurt you that much in Coaches Cup standings, but the way they do power points is it's just your best 12 games by the certain cutoff date. So a tie might not get you really – it might not be one of your top 12 games. So it might behoove both teams, at least in that regard, to try and go for the win here.
It's going to be Collazo, Brogan, and Wien coming out in for Torpy, John Paul Mazza, and Maslanik, that outside wingback position.
And about 2.5 minutes left in this first period of overtime. Again, 2 10-minute periods of overtime in New Jersey high school soccer. Ball bounces over Cisse's head. Maslanik might have been better off trying to shield that one out, but it'll go out for a throw after he heads it out of bounds.
2 minutes remain in the first half of extra time. 2 minutes.
Spit over Maslanik's head. But you're able to win the ball back. Bit of a miscommunication.
I thought it was a Clearview throw, but it looks like Maslanik's holding the ball. There he goes. He drops it to him. I was going to say, I thought that went off the Hermits player. And so free kick for Clearview. Almost 50 yards away from goal. Send this in. Taylor gets it easy.
Clearance there from Taylor. He was able to get his head on it just a bit too high.
Oh, he was able to keep it in right along the sideline. So Hermits will look to swing this one through. But again, yeah, there's that high press from Clearview. You had Holland second guessing as he looked back to Coppola initially, but Shoot was right there, so he had to second guess it. Tries to play it upfield, and the press from McGarity forces that one out of bounds deeper in Hermit's area.
Yeah, with just 10 seconds remaining here.
Yeah, if you're the Hermits, clear this one up if you can, because you're not going to get a chance.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
All right, so we will be back and after a short break with the second overtime.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography. a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com. Atlantic Medical Imaging. Experience you can trust.
Toyota of Vineland. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
South Jersey's positive radio station is Pop FM 99.9, Power of Positivity, with local news, weather, and events in Gloucester, Salem, and Cumberland. Streaming online at popfm999.com. On Pop FM, you have the power to keep it positive.
We are a family.
And we are back for the second period of overtime. Again, last 10 minutes of the game. If this is scoreless, we will end the game in a tie. If one team can score, it is golden goal, so the game will just end right there. Again, tie probably is okay for both teams in terms of Coaches' Cup standings and rankings, but with each of these, the PowerPoints basically being half of what they could be for a win, both teams should be going for it here.
There's only one change here for the Hermits. It's a bit of a unforeseen one. Mario Jacobo comes on, and for almost the entirety of the game, you saw him as a ball boy, and you wonder, after a pretty decent performance against Hamilton, why we didn't see him featured earlier on. But
yeah, as a freshman, he's kind of working his way into the lineup. You know, he's a good player, but there's a lot of good players on this team. As they call foul on Clark. But, you know, he's got some speed in there, so maybe they figure, hey, you've been playing for 90 minutes. Maybe he can kind of catch him off guard and provide a little bit extra attack for the Hermits. Another bouncing ball in the box. But referee calls offsides, I believe. I was going to say, I saw the ball bouncing and
took a bit of a swipe at it from the defender.
Lamborn threw his hand at it. It got me real nervous for a second, but with the headset on, I did not hear the whistle from the referee to end the play. I was going to say that'd be a heck of a way to lose the game.
Bit of a Luis Suarez action there. Ball short to Holland, down the line to Brogan. Again, turns it over to the Clearview midfielder. He's able to get forward. Cekanecchio to be able to get the ball forward. And here's Jacobo, again, a very pacey freshman, able to keep the ball in, and is able to clip it off the Clearview defender. It will be a corner for the Hermits.
Yeah, great job by Marius. A little heavy touch at the end. I wasn't sure if he was going to be able to get to it, but he just is able to flick it off the shins of a Clearview defender to go out for a corner. Like I said, the Hermits scored their first goal in the set, or their only goal in a set piece. Let's see if they can't do it again here. Again, the PowerPoints changed a little bit this year too. You don't get any PowerPoints for out-of-state wins. The Hermits still have a couple out-of-state teams to keep their strength of schedule high. For whatever reason, the state doesn't want to count those PowerPoints anymore, but it makes this game more important. Bounce in the box. Coppola tries to send it back in, but it'll hit off of a Clearview defender and go out for another corner.
Again, Hermits so deadly on these set pieces. You wonder if only 13 minutes into this overtime that they can end it right here.
The Hermits might go with the short corner. Clearview has it covered as they send a defender to Clark as he was going in for maybe that short corner. Cekanecchio sends it in. Ball bounces. No one quite there. Puccio got to get the ball out of his feet.
Good job there to keep possession.
Jacobo was open down the wing, but Clearview closes down on Daly before he can find him. They were able to find that, just enough space. Jacobo had a ball if you play that towards the back post, towards the flag. But Clearview, again, doing a good job of closing down, not giving the Hermits the time and space to pick out those balls.
Meanwhile, Holland trying to take the ball forward again, allowing a little bit of space. Brogan did get the ball in the wing, trying to play a cross in just a bit too high. Chekanecki gets a touch on the box, did take a strike, and it is deflected.
No, it wasn't deflected. I think he just got a hit off the side of his foot. But, yeah, Brogan just kind of put the ball up and in and bounced around, landed on Czech's foot. He tried the shot, wasn't able to get a solid strike on it, and now is cramping up a little bit. And the clock's still ticking down. Like I said, if the referees signal to stop the clock, I do think he has to come out because they stopped the clock for an injury, even though it's just a cramp. But the clock does not stop until right there. The officials will stop it. So why don't we correct our scoreboard then to show exactly what's on the scoreboard in the stadium. Again, we're going to play to the 100th minute if it goes that long. Chekanecki had a cramp, but he will have to sub out because play was stopped for him. So let's see who the Hermits bring on. Looks like it's Clark and Jacobo. Like I said, two younger guys, so a freshman in Jacobo and Clark, a sophomore. They will sub Torpy in and Ryan Wien back in for Tom Daly, so they gave him a breather. Last 6 minutes of this game, or I guess 5.5 minutes of this game. Both teams trying to find that winner. And they will play it in.
Stepped by Capuccio.
Yeah, ball's going to stay in play. Capuccio plays it back to Taylor. Almost hits it up to you in the press box, Jose.
I was ready for the catch. I was ready for it.
And Clearview will let the ball go out. Fisher trying to take the quick throw. Finds Jacobo, who could be on a little bit of a break. Clearview closing down quick. Mario trying to keep the ball at his feet. Tries to play Clark through, but just a little heavy for Clark. Hermits getting a half a chance on the heads-up quick throw by Fisher, but Clearview coming right back at him with a chance of their own. Plays it out wide. Here comes the cross. Ends up being closer to the net. So both teams going back and forth a little bit in the final few minutes here. I said I wouldn't be surprised if either team ends this game within the last 4 minutes and 15 seconds. Alex goes in with a high tackle, fouls Cisse, and then Clearview will get a free kick. Looks like he's saying my bad to him as he's on the ground.
Kevin time running down. They don't.
Referee helping him up. But yeah, you're right. He looks like he's okay now. But yeah, a couple of these injuries where they're down for a minute, but the referees don't stop the clock because they don't make them sub out. Because, you know, obviously, if this was the 30th minute, you wouldn't even notice it. But it's kind of winding this clock down as we're down to just 3.5 left before this game ends in a tie. Oh, Cisse, the goal scorer, going down. No foul call. Tackle there by the Hermits. It was in the box, so that would have been a penalty shot if they did call it.
Again, in these last couple of minutes, a lot of time being wasted by both sides. I mean, these extra 10, 15 seconds to try to get the ball back to the sideline could be game-changing. I mean, really, you only need 10, 15 seconds to really get through on goal.
A long throw into the box. Headed back away. Wien just pumps it up out in the midfield. Hermits will try and step up and out. Torpy got the ball. Not able to win it. Just touched away by the Clearview midfielder to keep possession for them. 2.5 minutes left in this second overtime. Hermits are going to make a sub. Chekanecki back on after that cramp. Looks like Jacobo comes out. He's running around the other sideline to keep things moving. He went out on the near side. Fisher will throw the ball down the line. Torpy tries to find Clark. Cleared away. But the Hermits will have a throw deep in Clearview area with only 2 minutes left.
Brogan on a throw. You wonder to see if he can see a large throw here into the box.
Sal Coppola is going all the way into the box. You got to figure they're throwing this one deep in there, or as far as Fisher can get it. But Clearview wins the header, up and away. Still 90 seconds left, so plenty of time for either team to score, get a counter, catch someone napping.
Touch there from Chekanecki to keep possession for the Hermits. Check there from Brogan. No one down the line open for him.
Goes out for a Hermits throw. Hermits going to take it quick. Brogan used as much as the sideline as he can. Probably gave himself an extra 5 or so yards there on the throw. And Clearview looking to catch on the counter.
Bit of miscommunication. Yeah, it did lead to a pretty open through ball.
Yeah, they got numbers forward. Clearview realizing there's under a minute left. The Hermits probably don't have much time to get it back the other way. The ball cleared in. Good header by Holland. He doesn't get to that. That might be a tap in for the Clearview forward on the other, or the back post. Chekanecki cramping up again. Last 30 seconds. He's going to have to fight through it. I think at this point the Hermits are going to be okay with that tie. The last minute or so has been in their end. Brogan clears it up and out. Last 10 seconds coming up here. Good win by Holland. Hermits are going to try and find Clark on a run, but not really enough time to pick a good pass out. So the game ends 1-1. Both teams will pick up some power points, but like I said, this game might be being dropped. You know, even though both teams will get a lot of wins this year, with that format of your just best 12 games, it might kind of end up being a non-factor for power points. But this doesn't hurt either of them in Coaches Cup standings. Jose, any final thoughts?
You know, really good job from both sides. I mean, again, Hermits were able to make Clearview concede their first goal of the season. Clearview didn't really concede in the defense all that much. I mean, realistically, this could have been a 0-0 game. And, again, 1-1 really could have been either side. But, again, great play from both sides. I think both keepers really were the deciding factor on how many goals were scored. Again, Taylor making that amazing save at the end of the first half to keep the score 0-0. But other than that, I mean, a great game from both sides.
Yeah, so that'll do it for us here today. We will next be back in action on Friday. Have a little bit of time off. Soccer team will be at Bridgeton and at Salesianum during the week. And then Friday, we'll actually have a doubleheader here for you on the Hermits Broadcasting Channel. The soccer team plays Vineland at 2. And the soccer team plays Vineland at 2. And then the football team will play Holy Spirit at 6 o'clock. So should be a good day for all. I mean, it should be inflatables, food. It's one of the best days of the year. I'm glad we can involve the soccer team in Hermit Fest this year.
Yeah, it should be a huge crowd. I mean, obviously, again, though it's mandatory for all students, I still think. It's first half. But still, I think it's going to be a great game, obviously. I know the Rowdies are going to be out. You saw a pretty big crowd here today, and I think you'll probably see double that this upcoming Friday. So, again, should be a great game.
All right, thank you for tuning in. And as Jimmy Bachman always says, go Hermits.
Yeah, I was told I had that's